Hello, YouTube family. How are we today on this lovely Sunday? How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. I just wanted to come out with a nice little video today and chit chat with you guys a little bit. Okay. Um, so this video is the title was compassion. Um, so basically a good word, be of some good encouragement, some good cheer for those of us who are healing, growing, and dealing. So a lot of times we go through different challenges in our life with relationships and people. And then when people hurt us, we always want to lash back at them, or we want to find ways to get revenge, or you can walk around with all this malice, all this hatred or frustration in your heart about what people are doing to you, especially when you've been in a loving place with those relationships, with those people. But it's something about getting to a place where you only have compassion for them, where you can come from a loving place, um, where you feel kind of sympathetic, or you just like, wow, you're watching the behaviors, and you're seeing um how much harm that they think they're doing to you, but naturally they're doing it to themselves. And it can be heartbreaking, especially when you have a love for a person. Before the trauma comes, you just naturally have a love for them, and things don't go as planned, things don't work out, whatever. you know. So I just want to be of just a little encouragement for anybody who's in that place. Um, Hopefully you can come to a place where you can have compassion and really feel, maybe pray for the people who are in that dark place, who are just determined to hurt or do deceitful things, as I've experienced some things, and I'm still experiencing things, in some relationships with some people. And hurt people, right? And I can understand that. I've been hurt. I probably hurt a few people in my life, we're not perfect, but it can be really heartbreaking to see that, just to watch the people be in that place, and they're doing all kind of things, and they really don't know that they're really only hurting themselves. You're only really hurting yourself. You're not hurting anyone else, um to so for my experience, I've had some relationships recently. I'll just give you some stories to go with it, where you know I separated myself from some relationships with some people. It just didn't work out. We don't have things in common. I'm going to a different place in my life, and people are really upset. They are really upset, and they are using so many different tools, or even maybe what they consider as secrets, or they're using like any kind of ammo, anything that they can use to come against, or to, figure that they're hurting me. And I'm not hurt. There was a time in my life where I would be upset, or I would be so mad, or I would be so frustrated, or I would be so sad, or I would fall apart in these connections, in these kind of situations. But today it's kind of like, I feel so sorry, and I hope you can overcome it. And I hope you can get to a place where you don't feel like you have to do something to hurt somebody, and you can deal with your own hurts, because it's not necessarily the other person that's the issue. It might be some things that you might just need to deal with within yourself, you know. So just coming from a place of compassion, just being in this healing place is so amazing, how when you take these necessary steps and you deal with certain things, some things just won't bother you anymore. Like, I mean, you'd be like, okay. And today I know that if I see these folks, or if I come in contact with these folks, I'm gonna be me. Like, hey, how you doing? You're right. Hugs, kisses, like I'm not even going to think about, how they may have come up against me, or just the malicious thing, just the plots, the Facebooks, all of those devious things that are happening. It's kind of like, wow. Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to get it together and just come from my authentic self love, It can be so heartbreaking to see that. So for any of you guys, I know you're there, you know, lots of love to you guys. No hard feelings. Um, and I just hope that my followers and people that I connect with can hear my story and learn different things, as I have a lot more to discuss and talk about. I hope you can get some encouragement from me and hear some things and just really help you to pull yourself up, you know, because I tell you, people can be amazing, but you got to deal with you, you got to deal with you. Deal with you, life is amazing. And, I'm just so happy not to be at that place where I'm so easily shooken up and bothered. And, like, if somebody didn't like me, I felt bad about it. Or if somebody talked about me, I felt bad about it. Or if somebody was in cahoots with somebody else against me, I'm like, well, what did I do wrong? And, but, people have their own personal problems and their own personal issues that they have to deal with. And, you just have to respect that for that. And you just have to know who you're dealing with. You got to know who you're rolling with. You got to know who you're connected to. Sometimes we're connected to things that it just don't match. It just doesn't do anything for you. It just takes away, it depletes, you know? So just coming from a place of compassion, you know, um, and just healing and growing, being able to smile genuinely, you know, um, and not letting people and their choices and behaviors, get in the way, because girlfriend is okay over here. And I hope my viewers can get to that place too, if you're not already there. Hey, family. To my two viewers, as I am growing every day, and I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have been showing me so much support, so much love. Um, and I've been enjoying this process. I have so many more topics and things that I want to talk about, relationships, envy, frenemies. I got a few other things coming up. I'm planning a series for, a mother-son series. We're going to come out and talk about some things. And we got so much in store. So just being focused on what I need to be focused on, and seeing that, you know, focusing on people who are not in a healthy place or not where they need to be, just having compassion for them, hoping that they too come to a place where they can be at peace, without any malice, without any operating at a high vibration, just working at a higher level. Like, Lexi's okay. And I hope you guys will be okay too, especially if it's you too. So anyhow, I'm definitely going to be back with another video, and you guys make sure to stay tuned.